The importance of Salah. It's a very important session, so I was hoping that we will be focused and inshallah concentrating the whole session. First of all, we need to know the importance of Salah. The word Salah comes from wasala, which means to connect something. To connect something. It's a connection between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's a very important thing. And you know, there are some sins Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punishes us in the dunya if we make a mistake of that sort. Some sins we get punished in the dunya. Some sins in the grave. Some sins in hellfire. Some sins, all three of them. In the dunya and in the grave and in hellfire. Now, Salah is one of these sins. That's why it's a big mistake to leave the Salah. And let's know that what makes us Muslims is Salah, which means if you know a person who does not pray, you cannot call him a Muslim anymore. The Prophet ﷺ says, الصلاة عماد الدين من أقامها أقام الدين ومن تركها ترك الدين. Salah is the cornerstone of religion. Whoever establishes Salah, then he has established the religion. Whoever leaves Salah has left the religion. So it's as simple as that. We need to know. Now, before we go through the punishment of Salah, of leaving Salah, we have to know that we have to have wudu, of course, to pray Salah. We have to have tahara. And tahara is something people take lightly. First of all, we do not perform wudu the right way. Or sometimes, and let me be very straightforward, we do not clean ourselves very good after using the bathroom. And we mentioned not too long ago, a person will be walking in hellfire, dragging his insides, his stomach behind him. And as he's walking, he's hitting the people in hellfire with his stomach, imagine. So not only that he is in pain, he is hurting the people in hellfire. Even the people in hellfire will tell him, stay away from us. You are hurting us more than hellfire itself. Imagine. So what did this person do? He used not to clean himself after using the bathroom. And you know the hadith when the Prophet ﷺ was passing by two graves, and he said, these two, they are screaming in pain. And if you can hear their screams, you will not laugh until the end of your lives. What did they do? One of them used to backbite, and one of them used to not clean himself after using the bathroom. So tahara is very, very important. Now, how do we perform wudu? I need a volunteer to show me how to perform wudu really quickly. So who wants to volunteer? We're going to do this quickly because we're talking about salah and wudu, just to make sure we are doing wudu the right way. And by the way, one of the beautiful things about wudu, if you thought about it, you can make wudu anywhere you are, as long as there is water. There is no part of the wudu that tells you have to wash your stomach, for example, or wash your back, or wash your upper thigh, because these places are hard to reach. Every place you have to wash with the wudu, subhanAllah, is an easy, reachable place, no matter where you are at. Again, this is a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So who wants to show me how to perform wudu really quick? Without water, just imaginary water. Anyone who wants to show us?
Okay, the older guy.
I actually would rather a youth.
Okay.
So if I got mad at him, I can punch him.
Go ahead.
Right. We have here Sheikh Samahat al-Fadilat Sheikh Abdullah Mishwani. You are going to show us how to perform wudu.
You wash your right hand 3 times. And then
How do you wash your right hand 3 times by itself?
like this.
First, before you do anything, there's something we can't do anything without in Islam.
Bismillah.
Niyyah, intention, right? You have to have the intention. I want to make wudu, right? Okay? So first, the niyyah. Good job. Then, after the niyyah,
After you make the niyyah, then you wash your right hand 3 times.
okay?
And you wash your left hand 3 times.
Okay, by washing the hand, what do you mean? Until where? Like hand, can be this, can
from
be
here,
all the way here.
To your wrist.
To the wrist, okay? So you wash your hands. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله نويت أن أتوضأ. The niyyah is not a problem what you say, but you have to have the intention. Okay, after the hands, we wash the hands.
Then with your right hand, you rinse your mouth 3 times.
Rinse your mouth 3 times. Of course, you spit it out, of course, you don't swallow it. Okay, then after that,
Then you would get water in your right hand and put it lightly up your nostrils, and then with your left hand, you go like that.
right, this is called istinshaq, which is, by the way, a lot of people don't do this the right way. the water has to go a little bit inside, not all the way inside your nose, and you start, coughing and sneezing. Just you have to get some water inside, and you have to blow the water out. Sometimes we just hit the top of our nose, especially if you have a big nose like me. You just hit the big nose, and it comes out without getting inside. It has to go inside and outside. A little bit of the water, not that much, but some of the water has to go in and out. This is called istinshaq. So it's important to make sure we're doing it the right way. Right 3 times, okay, not what after that.
You get water in your hand and you wash your face from the forehead to the chin and from both sides here from this ear to this ear.
Right, exactly as he said, from the ear to the ear, from the forehead to the chin. Okay?
And then you wash your elbows you wash your arms until your elbow. First your right and then your left 3 times. Right?
That's right. What the best thing to do is put your hand like under the sink, pull it back and forth, and you rotate it, so this way the water comes and cleans the whole area. Okay, right and left. Then what after that?
The head.
Right,
You don't have to-
the head, and this is important. The top of the forehead is important to be covered. Why? Because when we do the wash, sometimes we miss the place where the hair starts, the top of the forehead. So this is important to make sure we do this, and please make sure you don't mash. It's called mash, wiping, not wash. You are not taking a shower, because I have seen some people. They come, they are dripping water, mashallah. And when you wash any place in your body, the water dries up fast, not the hair. So if you wash your hair, and you don't have to put your head under the sink and make sure the whole place is messed up with water. So make sure it's called mash, which means just a few drops of water. You make sure, so you don't have to ruin your hair if you have a good hairdo, inshallah. Okay? What's after the hair?
And then you wash your ears inside and out and make sure first the right and then your left.
Right, the right ear, the left ear, with some water. Again, don't put your head under the sink and because you might get an ear infection if you do so. Just get some water inside and from the outside as well. Now, some people make a mistake, which is sunnah not to do. They use the same water of the hair, because we're too lazy. We do the hair and then we do the ear without washing our hands again. I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Since I'm close, I'm by the hair and the ears are close, so on my way I do the ears and then I do the feet in the end. You need to wash your hands again or to get new water when you clean your ears, and then after that,
And you do your feet until your ankles.
the feet to the ankle, and you have to make sure water comes in between the toes. The Prophet ﷺ used to put his fingers between the toes as the water goes in all the way to the ankle. So both feet, and that will complete the wudu. In terms of khushu', by the